What's up, y'all? It's your boy Murdertime64. Actually, hold on. Let me do this right. Hold on. Hello, everyone. Season's greetings from Dr. Professor Murdertime64 Esquire. I shall be addressed as such. You must say all of it again. Dr. Professor Murdertime64 Esquire. Now, I'm different from Murdertime64, the normal person, even Salt God. Salt God is just a parody of a reaction streamer and YouTuber, right? Murdertime64 is a parody of a regular streamer and YouTuber. But I am the educator. I will teach you how to live a life, to be greater than yourselves, to be better than you were yesterday, what you were 5 minutes ago, what you were before the second you started watching this stream. I will strengthen and empower you. I will make you stronger, build upon the teachings of myself to inspire you to teach others. They say you teach a man to fish, but I taught the man to fish. I'm the one who created fishing in the first place. I am the fisher of men, and then I teach them to fish so they can be fishers of fish. I don't teach them to spread my knowledge. I teach them to bring them to me so I can teach them. This is how to become a cult leader. 101. I could do. Wow. You go to one raid for someone, then they think they owe you. But anyway, let's just let's get on some woke knowledge, whatever you want to call it. I'm here for the shenanigans. Let's be honest here. So I just saw a post on Pretzel, and it said every day is a new chance to start being the ideal version of yourself, and that is a statement. Active tone increases your damage and healing by 5%. Okay.
Oh, okay. How many you got? You got 4 too? The hell?
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. That was very interesting. That's interesting as well.
Alright, which one don't we
I don't know what to do. I don't know which one.
I'm going for shade. Anyway, and so with that statement, please take that into mind that it's literal interpretation. There's no need to break that down for y'all. That means if you want to be better tomorrow, you gotta wake up tomorrow to be better. But no, it's a mentality thing. If you're ready to become a better you, then do it today. There's no time like today.
And how do I control this piece?
You don't.
Says I do.
Anyway, so let's feeling positive today, right, y'all? Feeling extra positive. I had to do my year-end reviews, and it really takes a special kind of manager to make sure you know where your strengths lie. There's some platforming to this away.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Ooh, easy jump. Oh, it's just Kool-Aid. It's not actually dealing damage. Oh, not a lot of damage. Just Kool-Aid. You healed me and threw off by jumping. There's a power over here.
Alright, fine. Well, I failed right away, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I must say it's just Kool-Aid water. That's what it looks like. Just straight up red Kool-Aid. Actually, looks like orange Kool-Aid. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick aside. Whatever. We're gonna take a quick aside here and just talk about the best Kool-Aid flavors of all time. My Kool-Aid rankings go as such. First, you got to go with the good old blue raspberry. That is the best flavor of all time. Blue raspberry. Okay. If you think it's another color, you're wrong. It is blue raspberry. That's the best one. Number 2, black cherry. Black cherry is my second favorite Kool-Aid flavor, because it's not regular cherry. That literally is it. Number 3, tropical. Tropical fruit punch. The other red one. That one always hits. Lastly, the only other one I care for is pink lemonade. Actually, pink lemonade, regular lemonade, those are the only two they should be drank. All the other Kool-Aid flavors, disgusting. Wretched. I don't drink them. My mom used to buy 2 of every single flavor of Kool-Aid. I would be happy for the first couple, first 5 jugs of Kool-Aid, and then after that, I'm done. My mom bought grape. That was my least favorite day of the week. I can stand grape. Grape Kool-Aid is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Do not drink grape Kool-Aid. If you like grape Kool-Aid, you are absolutely wrong. Babe, you like grape Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
You don't like black cherry, do you? You don't like blue raspberry. Hey, y'all, yep. Our relationship may be ending today based off Kool-Aid flavors. How much sugar you put in your Kool-Aid? Need triple that. Alright. How much? So, have you ever read the Kool-Aid package? It tells you how much sugar to put in there. I've never read it until middle school. I only know this because in middle school I was in a class called Skills for Living. It was essentially a cooking class. It was the home ec class, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not take that class for the women. I really just wanted to cook in school and eat food. That is it. I was like, a class I can get an extra lunch. Yo, I was in because I like cooking. So I was like, a class I can just wake up, eat in class, chill with my homies, and go home. Come on. That is the best class of all time. And it was. Love my social living class. I also did the flower baby. That thing sucked. I hate flower babies. I got a B. You wanna know why I got a B in my flower baby? Someone snitched on me. Okay. Right? So I had to see my baby there for 5 minutes, 2 seconds. I was at my locker, right? I was a single parent at the time, middle school. I'm trying to be a good dad. My baby's always with me 24/7. Stayed in my arm. I'm gaming baby right here. Boom. All the time. Baby is with me 24/7. And had to get my books. Had to get my books from school. Went from the locker. So I was like, let me send my baby down the locker real quick. Make it give it support. Grab it down. Bop bop. And then baby back in the arm. Baby down 2 seconds. So someone was like, oh, saw the baby in the locker or whatever. And then they snitched on me and I got mad. And I was like, whatever. But my baby was well taken care of. First off, my baby was well taken care of. Okay. Had the best things in life. I sang to my baby, my flower baby. I did everything. My flower baby got the best of life. It did not know struggle. Okay. So, that's how well I try to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Your mile base reaches critical health. It detonates in the flicks. Okay. Oh, that's actually is good. All right, let's go. Let's go with the trimmer. So, that's the quick aside there. But yeah, no, Skills for Living was dope. So if you have a home ec class, go take it. I think more schools should have more home ec classes, and just like a better home ec class. I don't know about everyone else's. Mine was kind of trash. We talked about I think some basic first aid every once in a while. It was like a extended health class, but it was kind of. We got to cook a lot of food. We cooked I think once a week or once a month we made a meal. It was pretty dope. But outside of that, as long as you had someone in the group who could read basic instructions, you weren't gonna have a bad lunchtime, midday snack. But yeah, so More schools should have that. I mean, there should. I think I'm officially in belief of like every school should be, every high school should force the last. I would say if they didn't take any time of the year. Not even. Here yet? Okay, I'm going on a full tirade. Anyway, so what I recommend the schools start moving towards is actual teaching the students just basic life skills. And I know it was like, well, that's in home, that's in health. Like no one listens. Like we need to teach these kids, and I wish I would have matched this myself. Just basic accounting. I'm saying accounting, but like a better phrase is just money keeping. How to stay out of debt. That's be a good class of like how not to get in debt. It's very weird that, for a high school to not have a course on teaching you how to, to make sure you don't ruin yourself financially. But then again, schools is kind of a scam. It's kind of a scam. Don't ever forget that, y'all. School is always going to be kind of a scam. I say school is kind of a scam because, I mean, the grading system is very weird. I don't like the grading system. What you learn is that you learn how to memorize. And at worst, like, you just learn how to work in a basic work environment. You just do what you're told to do. You don't make any big fuss. And as long as you do that, people reward you. And as you learn, the more you kiss up, probably the higher you can get. But you can't kiss up too much. Let's go double back then. I see that. So yeah, just basic stuff like that. Career plan. There definitely should. I would say every single year for every student should just be like a career class. I mean, you take a course like the year for adult training and like whatever, just that, like a life class, Because I mean, as much as we look into our parents to train us, I mean, things are just gonna be missed. It is what it is. I mean, not every parent is comfortable talking about budgeting finances because we really see their own income. But I mean, heck, my dad never told me how much he made ever. I had no idea how much my dad made. I mean, I have a rough idea now, but like still, it's kind of funny just to hear it, And that's always like a kind of weird thing. But like, well, why make it weird? I mean, why is it weird to tell your children how much you make? I mean, some people think as well, it's not really their money because it's your money because you made it, right? Guess we going over there. Okay, let's go back. So, I mean, parents, there's things all parents should do. You should definitely take a moment to try to teach finances. If they don't listen, try to make them listen. Because that's an important skill. That's what I would say. It's a very important skill. Everyone should know how to take care of your own money. And not just like, okay, where do you put the money at when you get a paycheck, you go put it in the bank. No, like, it's like, hey, by the way, this is how to invest your money. This is how you deal with debt. This is how you understand how much, this is how you make a budget. If I knew how to budget, oh man, I'd be balling out of control. And just makes safer spending habits. And it's not really even to like, this may not still prevent someone from going into debt, but at least you gave them the knowledge that if they understood it, hopefully, or even better, they're able to apply it. They can really use it. Because a lot of these kids start making money at 16 or even younger. In our day and age, hell, 5. Like some of these young people, young people. If you say young people, you officially a boomer. Saying the right now. But a lot of I can't say young people with a straight face because I'm 28. So I am the young. Okay. So to me, it's like, honestly, if I wish I would have understood money better so I can, teach my own certificates money, because I don't know anything about money right now. All I know is how to spend it. Well, I'm really good at spending money, let me tell you. Then y'all need someone to spend money. I should start dropping more totems. So, yeah, no. Definitely just pass that knowledge on. Being able to maintain your own finances is a powerful skill. And it really helps when they're starting out in life. It's just them. Maybe they're trying to take care of themselves in college. They barely make slightly above minimum wage. And they're trying to make ends meet. And, if they know how to better manage their money, do you know how much easier it is to kind of deal with those scenarios? Okay, let me tell you this. Y'all have seen these celebrities out here, right? 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, etc., etc., etc. I'm only saying them because they're definitely high profile people who went through a court case and saying they were broke, right? These dudes said they were broke. They said they are like broke. Like, they are so broke they cannot be fixed. There's just no fixing this. They are broke.
What you want me to get? What did you get?
I haven't gotten anything yet. I'll just open cages. There's actually good things you can buy. Shamans have really good wing powers. Like, this is great. That's awful. 40% earth elemental cooldown reduction? Yeah. I can't buy anything, so you can go for the plundered cell. I didn't really take that into consideration. Babe, you should never, when you're playing your shaman, you should never ever buy the things.
What?
The plundered anima cells. Because you actually have good things. Okay. What's this? Inclusion? Okay, whatever, they don't count. Small beast stuff, beast, whatever.
Yeah.
Beast.
Well, you usually always buy, like, I buy everything else. I don't.
Frost shock. Okay, that's extra damage.
That's.
I think 15% on hero.
On my damn toolbar, nowhere to put it, so I never get that one.
Earth elemental cooldown reduction 40% with the earthquake on this and permanent tank. Astral ship damage reduction. On. Only Fury has is rampage. You know what you can do? You can do rampage.
Yes, I have a lot of good stuff. I know that. What do you need to buy?
If you don't have anything you want, just have it plundered and we just both get one. But I mean, I bought selfish spells, so. So, yeah, this is definitely one of the things I would recommend. I think also a lesson that everyone should learn at an early age, or just at any 80%. Ooh, I want both. I think we just need a tank. We just need a constant tank. Every minute it can be up for one. Oh, it's always up. We have a permanent tank now. All right, so let's get metaphysical on this real quick. So I always talk about what? People always say, and I haven't said this before, you can always be a better you. But what is a better you? Let's think about this for a minute. What makes you better? How do you know that makes you better? Right? I mean, some things are, part more obvious, easy to discern. Hey, by the way, if you're toxic, okay, let's say you are always cussing 24/7. All right, actually, I think that's the bad one. Let's say you are always drinking alcohol, like gallons of alcohol, 24/7, 7 days a week, non-stop. You're perpetually drunk. then some people will probably state, I think you should probably, chill out on the alcohol and you slow down. You drink too much, right? Right. All right. So you're all in agreement on that. And so, an easy way to make yourself better is to not drink. Simple, right? Simple, right? What's that about thing for joining the stream? But how do you know that? But that's the easy one. It's drinking. People say you shouldn't drink. Drinking hurts your liver. Obviously, no health issues and everything. Direct in. Oh, call you on a minute. All right. So now, let's take some step forward. Okay, let's get something that's a little bit harder. Let's say you want to be, God, I don't know, some things I think would be, okay, let's say, now let's move on to cussing. All right, now use profanity 24/7. People may say, you probably should chill out on that. That's not, average conversation, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 It's not, the proper thing to do for our, social society, right? All right, now. Simple thing to curve that. Stop cussing. All right, I'm not going to drop the F-bomb on every sentence, maybe every other sentence, right? But does that make you a better person? I mean, that's just changing how you say words. Does that make you better? Maybe, maybe not. And so that's what I'm trying to get to. At times we are faced with a decision of how we improve ourselves, but we don't know what to improve. There's always some obvious things that can be whatever, be improved. If you feel like you're unproductive at work and you want to be more productive, then you try to learn how to be more productive, right? And this could be as simple as better managing your tasks so you can be more efficient with your time. It could be actually working, if you're a slacker, it could be a bunch of all these things, but it doesn't make you a better person. No, we think as probably, yeah, if you're more efficient, whatever. But let's say everyone already says let's get some more layers to this. There's always layers to everything. Let's say you're already a good worker. So at this point, you're trying to be an even better worker, which is always good. You can always improve yourself. But what if there's nothing to actually prove? I don't know what this is. This ain't for us.
What?
That's not the song we want. In any case, the point I'm trying to get to is that you gotta know yourself a little more. You gotta know who you are, what you are, to become better. First step becoming better is knowing where you stand. You know where you stand at in life. You know where you want to be, and you understand, where to, and you get an understanding of, how long the journey is. You just gotta start going. But the first step is always, how do I get to, point B when I don't know where point A is? Never focus on that. The change is the point B, but you don't know where point A is. Easy HP, very nice. More free healing. For a totem I never cast. Nice. Right, the elements needs to be at 24/7. Hopefully I actually say something intelligent throughout this night, so. Actually, growing up, being a motivational speaker is something I actually wanted to be. Legitimate things I considered was being a guidance counselor, teacher, or stuff like that. I'm not saying I wanted to do these career choices because I thought I had some ability to do whatever. I mean, I really think I have an ability to kind of I wouldn't say, I don't know how to put it, but I think some people have an ability to kind of know what someone's potential is. They can see something that someone else can't see in them, and it's like, hey, by the way, this is the strength. That's one you should go towards. And it's not I'm not saying it's some secret power. I can tell, Johnny over here Little Johnny, you know, he. Yes.
Okay.
Just like casting chain lightning.
Okay.
Understandable. They're so angry with the elemental. Oh. They're so angry with your Halo. I'm gonna go loot real quick. Anyway, I think, but I don't know what's going on with that. I forgot I was here talking about something motivational. Oh yeah, so I always want to be someone who actually inspired people. You know, that's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be someone who always was going to be someone's cheerleader, no matter what. To always be on someone's side. I understand, and sometimes I definitely know how it feels to kind of feel like there's no one's on your side, you know. You're just going solo. And it sucks sometimes. And so, being a motivational speaker, I thought, like, I thought about it, just like, it would be nice for me to be another voice in the world that says, hey, you know what? You can do it. Everyone's saying you can't do it. I'm gonna say you can do it. And when I say you can do it, will it be easy? No, of course not. Nothing's easy.
Yeah,
I'm getting you up. What? I didn't hear you.
I said again, I didn't see him.
Oh. I didn't see him either. But I think they were just like a stealth unit anyway. That's probably the same vein why I want to do any form of content creation. Is that I want to be big enough to where when I say something motivative, this is supposed to motivate someone.
See the goals I sent you?
Yes. I saw the thing. I didn't get to go through it yet.
Are you lecturing people over here?
Oh, yes. No. Speaking positivity to the universe, that's all.
It sounds like a lecture.
Well, you know, this is the time I'm trying to educate someone. When you call me by my real name, Dr. Professor Murdertime64 Esquire, you gotta say the whole thing. And honestly, if you understand the Dr. Professor reference, it's actually like... I got it from one cartoon, but it's probably, I'm pretty sure it's been in a lot of things. Actually, in fact, I'll tell you right now, like I quote a lot of Jimmy Neutron. By a lot, I mean very little, but when I do it, it's like, it's important. Jimmy Neutron is like one of my favorite cartoons of all time. If I had like the top 5 90s cartoons I've watched 24/7, Jimmy Neutron was one of them. Jimmy Neutron, what else? Courage is definitely up there. Dexter's Laboratory. Definitely. Oh, I love Dexter's Laboratory so much. I actually reference Dexter's Laboratory, like, not nearly as often. But there's definitely some quotables, you know. Of course, they always tried and true Omelette du Fromage. God.
The child's here.
There's another one I want to quote for y'all. I just can't think of it.
Damn, the child's here.
I see.
Get him.
I will every once in a while do the man dark laugh. The tail is a wagon. No, everyone should actually. We should run out of power on tail wags. Pets and tail wags. So just connect a generator to like a dog's tail and like get ready. And just before you pet them, just like get them really excited for it. So just go like this. be fluttering around, going nuts, generate so much power. And then you have to pet them, and then probably wag even faster. And that's how we solve the energy crisis.
His tail doesn't wag when you pet him.
But it wags right before you pet him.
Honey.
I wonder if all dogs try to fit through the smallest crevices on the planet. Anyway, who's this man? Yeah. I don't know. So I hate losing my track, my thought track, my train of thought there. No. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, y'all, is that, you know, you can do it. Believe in yourself. That seems all cliche. I can't. The most cliche statements are probably still the most impactful ones and stuff like "you can do it." You know, we don't think about the phrase and just "you can do it." You know, just like it seems so cliche. Like everyone says you can do it. Oh, believe in yourself. You can do it. No, you can just gotta keep going. All those statements seem as cliche as I've said them. But like when you hear someone say it and actually you feel like they mean it, it feels different. It feels different. I don't know what point I'm gonna make after that, but I just know I was gonna make that point. I don't know. Maybe people are just way too jaded these days. We don't believe in the humanity of others. You know, when someone, no matter who says what, it should always still have the same impact. Sometimes it doesn't reach far enough at times. You sleeping? Wanna come loot? So no, like have you, like, how many motivational videos have we all seen in life? Like I've seen personally like all of them, because I watch a lot of them looking for motivation. Huh? Okay. And they all have the same template of like, it's hard right now. I know it's rough. I know you want to give up. I know that life is winning and you're not winning or whatever, you know. Every time I hear that, like I find I myself just kind of like who cares? You know, we all know it's hard. We all know life is hard. We all know that things don't come to you easy. But how? And it's not even how someone says it, because like I've heard it, done in a very, I'm not gonna say rah 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 way, but like like a, oh, you can do it, believe in yourself, like very inspired. I've heard it jaded. I've heard it, somber. I've heard it every way, but it never sinks in until you get to the point where you're at a point where you don't think you can make it. And then hearing someone say that that's important enough to you, because let's be honest, again, we're not going to listen to someone who we don't find valuable. It's not until they say it, and it's like, no, I've seen you struggle. And sometimes it doesn't even go through when they say it, because we believe that if someone's doing better than us, they can't tell us that it's going to be easier. If someone, is just rich, they can't struggle. If someone has this standing, how can they tell us what to do? And we tend to forget that a lot of people we look up to for entertainment, for some people for direction, guidance, our mentors, whatever. All these people, they've all most likely started, maybe not the exact same place, but they probably all had a moment where they were in a room, driving to work, going home, doing whatever, and just felt like it's over. It's done. You can't go any further. You are drained, tired, and whatever has beat them up has won. I'm not saying a low point, I'm saying a lower point than that. The low point is when you know that tomorrow is going to be another bill you can't pay. And it's, you have to, you know, you got to deal with another hard conversation. No, we're talking about lower than that. The lowest point. And then you got to go a little bit lower than that. Talking about when everything is stacked against you. You know, when you go home, you have to deal with life stresses and pains. And knowing that there's no comfort to be there for you. That is when these words are needed the most. You know? Where you feel like you're not, like the next time you see that you will be broken and you don't know what's going to happen. I'm not trying to say anything, so please don't take it like I'm trying to say something, but let's be completely honest here. Like we've all felt that we weren't going to make it to the next one. Physically, mentally, emotionally, however you want to take it. We've all probably been to a mental state to where we weren't going to make it. There's nothing that's going to help us through. We had nothing left in the tank to tell us, okay, just keep going.
No. I just looked in the dishwasher and I saw a lot of food.
Only thing I will state is that I'm not saying I've been there, but it's definitely been some moments. Sometimes you just gotta go through. I mean, sometimes we gotta find someone to empower us and encourage us, to tell us that, you know, it's okay. Today we struggled. Yesterday we struggled. The day before we struggled. The day before that we struggled. The day before that we struggled. And even the day before that we struggled. Tomorrow we probably will still struggle. And the day after that we'll probably still be in this same boat to where we are struggling today, where we are hurting, we are suffering, we cannot go any further. We have nothing left. There's no break from the tragedies and pains and suffering. There's no rest. There's no relaxation. There's only more. And in those moments, this feeling, this encouragement, that's when I want encouragement to be there. That's what I want to be to someone, for someone, anyone really. I mean, I've always wanted to be. Oh god. I mean, sure. It sounds a bit conceited, and it really is. But like, I've always wanted to know that I just made a difference. You know, that and I'm pretty sure everyone kind of felt like that your existence meant something. Maybe not to someone, maybe not to anyone, but oh my god, dying here. But we always want our existence to kind of be worthwhile. I know one of the worst moments of growing up was when I made my first failing grade. I think I legitimately cried that day. I think I cried in class that day. I have like a feeling to where like it's always been there. It's just I get like when I feel embarrassed, I get sad, and then when I get sad, I get like twice as sad, and then I get embarrassed for being sad. It's a chain of like reactive emotions, and so that's how I felt that day. Like I don't know. I remember when it's probably 6th, 7th grade. Middle school was like really rough for me. didn't think my mob beast ever died, but okay, it has some HP. It was low. I remember being low that day because you know, I'm coming probably fresh from middle school. And I never made a failing grade in middle school. I'm telling you right now, like I never made an F in middle school. I don't know what an F was. I think I only made was like, the lowest grade I ever made was like quite close to a C, but like probably just a low B. And in any case, it was still like, it was traumatizing. I really felt stupid that day. I felt the worst. And as y'all know, being a male, of course you cannot be caught blubbering and sobbing in class. So of course, I'm trying to wipe my face as quickly as possible and everything. Like I just felt bad that day. And then knowing for well, I gotta tell my mama or daddy about this. Both. I mean, I had parents, but I mean, I definitely was not gonna try to tell my dad about a failing grade. Like that was not going to happen in my life, but like I really wasn't going to tell my mama about this. Do I have this spell? Can I actually use chain heal? I didn't know I could use chain heal. I don't know why I even want this. I don't use it anyway.
Each of them. I go chain lightning, chain heal, chain lightning, chain heal, chain lightning, chain heal.
I see.
Maybe you want to get us some ice cream?
Eventually, yes.
Get some ice cream.
Beer. Beer. Oh. There, that was a low moment of life. I think at the time, I don't know. It's like I think at the time I know full well, like I was crushing at the time. I was like praying. I would pray before every test, but to like pray extremely quietly, but no one noticed. But like I just felt like when I failed my first test, I actually felt like I was betrayed by everyone. I didn't know who to tell. Like who do you tell that by the way you failed the test? There's no one you can talk to. I want more free heals. That's actually worthwhile. Interesting. Okay, I don't want none of those. I do want this. I don't have enough. Interesting. That's actually really interesting. That's actually really interesting there. So, what I want to say about this, like, I don't know. I think the point I'm trying to make is I wish someone had encouraged me at that moment, but I didn't have any. I mean, the only thing when my parents eventually found out my grades, I think I didn't tell them about that. I was like, oh yeah, I passed. I got like a 70. You know, like they yelled at me for making 70, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I could do better. And then when I didn't tell them I was failing like damn near every test, I'm like struggling. And when I brought my first F home on my report card, I actually think I got whooped that day. I don't remember. I know it was grounded indefinitely, but like I was like super trouble. I got yelled at and stuff. I cried going home. Dude, I cried when I got my report card. Then I cried again, like when on the bus going home, knowing that I'm about to get beat. Like I knew what was going to happen. I was miserable. I don't remember if they said anything. I just know I'm pretty sure I was just grounded. But then my parents always tell me that you can do so much better than this. I was like, no one told me how to be better. Like I always struggled. Like I never understood how to be better. When you say you can do better, how do you be better and all this stuff? Like no one tells you how to do better. It's never an actionable statement. It's always an open-ended thing. And hearing all these motivational statements and everything, it's like, yes, you're saying I can be stronger, I can be, smarter, I can do all this stuff, but how do I do that? Okay, you tell me to read a book. Okay, how do I read a book? Do I read just like, casually? Do I have to analyze it? Okay, how do I analyze it? How do I do this? It's always so easy to say that you can be better than you were the day before. It's always very easy to say you can improve yourself. It's always something, It's always something, like everyone always, like, I'm saying everyone as like the most generic term, but like, let's be honest here. Like a lot of people state that, oh, you can do all this. Like you can be, you can be the next, Michael Jackson. You can be the next whatever. You gotta believe in yourself. And it was like, how do you believe in yourself? No one tells you how to believe in yourself. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do. Once you know how to do it, you just do it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've never known how to believe in myself.
99%. Basically, it's like an instant 0.75 second cast.
Nice.
Instant cast. Instant, whatever.
I'm gonna turn to anime stylish real quick. See if there's any tour guest quests we can take.
Yeah. Oh, tour guest. I'd like to turn a quest in.
Okay. That's what I was saying. If you want to go turn in quests, see if there's any other quests to take.
You were just asking about the one.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist, or could be shown to in the physical universe.
So,
if they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too.
where to get the room cover's memory at?
That would mean that we have, with this brain, a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet it lives on.
Oh, we just have to kill that particular boss. Anyway, so I was like, keep going on a tirade and then getting sidetracked. I'll state the most important thing about growth is that, okay. Let's take a step back here. Let's pass on these. One thing I have learned is that learning how to change is the hardest part of trying to change yourself. You know, let's say try and quit smoking. Not only do you have to, you know, break the habit of smoking, you have to alter the interactions that you did with smoking, you know. For me, it was like social things, you know. When I was smoking, I always smoked with someone. Like, I rarely smoked by myself, you know. And so, like, it started with my buddy. You know, I started smoking with one of my friends, and then from there, I would just, you know, smoke coworkers, all this stuff, you know. And it's always an interesting feeling when you get to smoke, just have a cigarette with someone. And I've had plenty of cigarettes with strangers, and we'll just sit and have a full conversation. You know, I always found, like, essentially I was going, so this is one of the interesting stories, and definitely has like a positive outcome. So I was going to Lone Star at the time, and this is probably 2013-ish. Not gonna lie, mental state is already low. All right now, right off the back, mental state was low because I'm in my mama's house, going to Lone Star. I'm trying to, you know, trying to make a life out of it for myself, trying to learn some skills so I can make some money, do all this stuff. And you know, I was a smoker at the time because I was already smoking already. I was like, well, I'm gonna smoke ciggy. There's only a few places I could actually smoke as well, like, because I could smoke at home. Like I'll tell your parents you a cigarette smoker. Like, you don't go to a Christian household be a cigarette smoker. Anyway, so I'm just like, I'm so used to going to the parking lot, smoking a cigarette and stuff by myself. Like, I didn't really try smoking with my friends either. And like, I see just this dude there, whatever. I think I was missing something. I walked up, hey, you got a lighter, whatever. And I walked up and asked for something. And he was like, sure, whatever. So we sat and smoked. And I spoke with another guy as well. And it was just like, I was like, I never saw anyone smoke a cigarette on campus, like, ever. Like, every time I went to go smoke a cigarette, I saw no one else doing it. And I was like, I must be the only one. And I wasn't, of course. He was like, no, you're not the only one, dude. Like, don't, like, you're probably, the same was like, you're never alone. So we sat and chatted for it. But he was a really cool dude. And I talked, and the other dude was there. We sat and talked for a little bit. But that always stuck to me. That random statement, the one cigarette moment I had with that person made me always understand that no matter how dark it is, no matter where you think you're by yourself, whatever, you're probably never alone in the universe, you know. Like, you're probably, there's probably someone else that does whatever you do. Gross. All jokes aside, you're probably not the only one, you know. And like, what, like, there's probably some cases that you are literally the only person. Like, these cases are like very French. But anyway, the whole point is that you're not gonna be the only one. It was really nice kind of hearing that from like a random person, and it was in the context of having a cigarette buddy.
Go ahead, take your pick. Remember who supplied you.
Again, I knew it's something that I should have known. Like, I knew for a while I was not the only cigarette smoker on campus. Like, this, why is that? But when you don't see it, and my generation, like, let's be honest here, millennials, like, we are not smokers. Like, we don't smoke. I mean, there's a lot of people who do smoke and have smoked and this and that, but like, a lot of people don't smoke. Like, smoking is slowly becoming like a dying thing. Like, not a lot of people just smoke a cigarette. That's my age, let's be honest. Have I been around a lot of smokers? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's really it. I've been around a lot of smokers. That was literally it, though. I mean, I know more people who don't smoke than do. Where is anything in this friggin' place? I mean, if I look at the map, I'll probably see it. Wife is completely asleep, so Probably the shorter ones, and that's fine. I really just want to come on here and just sit and talk. What? Astral protection? Oh, I don't really care about that. Give me that. That's... I actually like that. Tumbling wave is... Hey, let me sim this real quick. Anyway, I know I've yammered on to everything. I never really came to any actual conclusion, but I'm gonna leave y'all with this. We should remember to be kind to each other on this planet and to look out for each other while we still can. Tomorrow is never promised. Yada yada yada. I don't have a finesse conduit. What can I take off? Because I really want to test this. Bouncy. Voltage. Oh, they're both bouncy, are they? Just... That's really it. Just be kind to each other on this planet. We only have one planet, so we should be working together to maintain it, so we can both live upon it in coexistence. I know a lot of people are willing to be aggressive and find ways to tear down and to destroy each other. And sometimes there's even a justified reason. But in the end, we still have to live, coexist, and live with each other. And most importantly, the only thing we can really change is ourselves. Things change around us that we may or may not have a choice in, but we always have a choice in how we choose to act and how we choose to interact with someone. We can only control our own actions, our own thoughts, our own abilities, and what we decide to do with those is always up to ourselves. There's tons of talented people on this planet, and some people choose to use their abilities and strengths, and other people choose not to. There's always a choice in life. Whether we want to admit it or not, we still are stuck with each other. We always need each other to grow, and without each other we won't know where we can grow. Sometimes it takes someone else's eye to see the log that we have that in our own. And sometimes it's just nice to have a second pair of eyes to assist us down the road. Just know that you are capable of being what you are able to do within the constraints of, y'all know what I'm trying to say. You can be who you want to be, as you choose to be. Tell me, it's so good. Three, 6, if I just actually have an enchant on all my gear. Anyway, I'm gonna show one, but a good one. Nice and easy. Anyway, just as you go out through your day, remember to believe in yourself and surround yourself with people that believe in you, and make sure you believe in them as well. As you grow with your family, your friends who you surround yourself with, ensure that you're trying to speak positivity into their life, and if that's speaking positivity into yours, it may not be the energy you need to keep around. Remember, people change, and if they choose to change, you don't have a choice to forgive them, but you should always consider it. You don't have to be around them, but you can at least bury your own hatchet. Let the grudge not be with you, but be with them, or be buried and behind, stuck in the sands of time. It's been my honorable. Whatever. Look, I was trying to sound fancy at the end. Look, I had it, and then we just dropped the ball. But look, it's been your boy Murdertime64. Actually, sorry, Dr. Professor Murdertime64 Esquire. Don't forget to tell your mama, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother. There's no one like me, and I'm not like any other. I hope y'all have a good night. Like, sub, comment. Peace out, y'all.